Aggressive Defiance TV. Aggressive as fuck. Aggressive gang. Defiance until death. Smash that like button.
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better
What up, peeps? What up, peeps? How are you doing this morning? And I don't know how this keeps getting adjusted. This cat's got to be messing with this shit in the middle of the night. Like, come on. Quit fucking with my stuff, kitty cat. Stiffen that back up. How are you doing, chat? Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Let's see who all we got in here. Stop by to say hello. Hello there, Miss Carrie Cakes. Hello, CG. Stacy, what's good? Carrie Cakes, hello, hello. Ellen, hello there. Regina, Snowbird. Terry, what's up, Terry? What a day, dude. It is cold outside. We're expecting snow this weekend. Everybody be safe. What's up, Earth Angel? Kelly Joe, how are you? Joyce, what's up? Deanna, how are you, Deanna? Angela? Leesky, Carl. I'm trying to see the Cuddle Monster. Hello there. You're here for your cat? I'm here for my cat too. Oh, y'all. Damn it. All right. I had to make sure my door was open for my son. For my son. Did the house for real get kicked in by someone? Yes. Now he's gonna no-show on us. Y'all are funny. I know I kind of get up almost all the time because I forget I got shit I'm supposed to do before I sat down here, and then I sit down here and start the stream, and I'm like, fuck. You know how it is. You know how it is. What's up, Mary Hewitt? How are you? Jekyll, how are you? Ashley, Coloring Life and Nature. What's up, Ashley? Good to have you. Me and my buddy. What's up, buddy? Beth, how are you, Beth? Are you guys warm? I want to know that. Are you guys warm? Hello, Hank. Joseph, how are you, man? What's up, TT? Angela Sparks. Hello, Angela. What's up, Loretta? Fudge, man. I figured I'd come at you during the day today. What's up, Chris? Hello, Julie. Julie. I hope I'm not missing people. Kimmy KO. What up, Kimmy? Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't wear those things. Terry. Oh, Hillbilly. Hello, Hillbilly. We missed you yesterday. You would have been a clipping motherfucker yesterday. Hello, Kelly Joe. You're great. Good to hear, man. I'm just wondering if y'all are warm. This list just keeps going bigger and bigger and bigger. I can't. I'm just gonna go to the end. Fuck it. I am putting plastic on my windows. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure you all are warm. I don't know how this joint's gonna smoke. I fucked it up big time. Storm prepping? Absolutely. It's cold, man. So as you all know, last night while we were live, we got under the radar that there was a call put in that Patrick's house was broken into. That seems to be the case. But nobody will fully know unless they talk to Patrick or whoever, unless they know somebody they can talk to. I don't know if Patrick's calling anybody from jail or not. I know on my jail calls, they're real restrictive on who you can call and all that shit. Sorry, Kiki. Hey, sorry, Kiki. Come here. Come here. He came right up here and ran into the joint. He didn't like that. He did not like that. Come here, Kiki. Come here. It's what you get for jumping up here, not knowing what you're jumping up doing. Yeah, they said that the place has been broken into. I'm not sure what all they got, if they got anything, if he moved anything. 30 miles due west of Louisville. So you're down there in Jeffersonville, huh? Clarksville, Jeffersonville area. French Lick. Yes, please hit that like button. It is totally free to do that. It does not take any money at all. At all, y'all. Yeah, I fucked that joint up good. Damn it, AD. Oh well. Where are those guitars? I didn't even know what type of guitars he had. Apparently, he has some pretty good guitars. Let me see the forecast for my area. It's not too bad right now. It's supposed to get up to like 31. But I know for everybody this weekend, it's gonna be pretty bad. What's a French Lick? French Lick is Indiana, where Larry Bird is from. Oh, you're from Cordon? Okay. Right on, Regina. He might have had time to move stuff before he went to court. Yeah, but are you going to court expecting to go to jail? You know what I'm saying? That's where like people get tricked up at. Because like most people that go to court from the streets don't expect to be going to jail. Damn, it's going to be -1, -10, -5, -2, 4, 4, -5, -4, 2. Damn, it's going to be fucking blistering cold for the rest of the month. Blistering. Did Patrick know he had a chance at being arrested? I mean, if you're, I don't know if he actually thought he was going to go to jail or not. I don't even know what he was going to court for. I don't even understand it all. I'm just being honest. I don't know how you go to court about something and then get arrested at court on felony charges. Wouldn't they just come pick you up or say, okay, we'll wait till him to, I guess it makes sense to wait for him to go to court. I don't know what he was going to court over. I don't know how this even works. What's up, Dice? I have no idea how any of this works. Any of it. Have no idea. Like, I don't know why he was going to court. Like, he was going to court for something. Who knows? He didn't tell us. Then he was summoned to court. And then when he went to court, he was arrested. Why wouldn't you just come out and pick him up? That's what I would think. I don't understand why, like, how you can, like, that's just the only way that's ever worked for me is to be going to court for something else, not knowing you got a warrant, and then you go to court for that something else, and they pick you up at court. That could have been the case. I don't like the way this is looking. Hold on. This is way too dark. How do I fix this? I don't like it. That a little brighter, but it's got that fog over it. I don't like that either. That's a lot darker. Oh, well, we'll run like this. Fuck it. We'll run like this with the fog over. I wouldn't think that he is a flight risk. They probably waiting. Patrick is a big boy. They chose the easy way. Yeah, it'd be. I mean, rolling down there into a holler and you don't know what's waiting on you. I mean, hi there, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, daddy. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. He loves me, guys. He loves me. You don't know what you want, man. You just want to prowl around. Seems like that country in West Virginia is a little shady on regular people. Yeah, I mean, you're talking deep in the fucking mountains. You know? Where are you going? Yeah, you're talking deep in the mountains. If I'm not mistaken, they wouldn't have sent him a bond if they were holding him on probation. No. But the problem is, with the probation thing, is like they could be waiting for him to post bond and then violate his probation and then go right back out there and pick him up on a violation. It'd been a waste of $5,000 or $15,000. Let me make that clear. Cat's name is Tiger. My grandmother had a cat named Tiger. He lived 18 years. I think he was supposed to go back and show his finances. Not positive, though. I'm not positive on any of it. It all seems deep. I live deep in the mountains and everything will get stolen. If we went to the grocery store now, I live in the suburbs. I don't have that problem. Yeah, nothing happens to my shit. Yeah, because the thing is, being deep out there, bro, nobody can catch you hardly. And then you got people from these cities that are going to commit crimes out in the country. Because, you commit crimes around the place you live and people will come kick your fucking ass. Bad time from West Virginia, and it's all shady when it comes to the law dogs. In West Virginia, there are places that even the police do not want to go. Think about it. Just like here in Indianapolis, there's places police don't want to go here too. Yeah, it makes sense to like see if he would show up. Thank you, Melissa. Where's the info coming from? On all of the broadcast sites, like all of the like police scanners. It's a scanner site. It picks up all police scanners. So it didn't come from a YouTuber. It didn't come from a YouTuber. Yeah. They'll fucking just I'm glad I don't have to deal with the justice system. Fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck that shit. Let me see. Where's my phone? Kitty, get out of there. Get out of there. That ain't nothing for you. Get the hell out of there. I don't know where my phone is. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know where it is. It's all about money in every state. It's my state's that way too. Yeah, my state's that way too. Yeah, my state's all about money. I'm from a tiny town, West Virginia. No one messes with anyone because we will all are carrying. Well, I'm talking about like what can you do if you're not home? You know, I mean, there's certain things you can't really stop. Like you can't really stop somebody from breaking in your house. You can have deterrence. You can have like camera setups and all that, but that's why the best way to do it's a camera and have it going through a service like Ring or Blink, Amazon service, a home monitoring service. And I only pay $8 a month for one Ring camera to work. So I think it's like 16 for two. And that's good for monitoring your home. I'm sorry. $16 a month. You couldn't pay somebody to sit at your house to do it that cheap. And then you don't have to worry about if they break in, do they steal your system? Because if Patrick's not smart and he didn't have it and he had it on his own system, like a lot of people have their camera systems on their own system. That way they have like a camera system room or like a closet or something they put it all in. I don't know. But if you're smart, you'll have it going through a home monitoring service. I would say his lawyers tell him it's better for him to stay to a court date. Yeah, because I mean, what's the date? The 22nd? He's only got 4 more days to court. He'll most likely get a bond reduction. Because if you sit there from the time you're arrested, given the bond, and then you sit all the way up until bond reduction, that means, hey, I'm not going to be paying this $15,000. So will you lower it? Because if you lower it, I might give you some money. That's what that's all about. In a nutshell, they got all these pretty little words for it, but that's what it's about. Everybody gets a bond reduction hearing, even if your bond's at $100. you'll still go back in front of that judge to see if you can get some relief, because obviously you're not going to bond out. And those only happen if you haven't bonded out. 6 blink cameras. We had 2 Vivient cameras too. Yeah, have it going through a service. It's much better. You don't have to worry about having to monitor it. You don't have to worry about somebody. If they rip it out, you know who did it at least, or you got them on camera at least. I mean, people can cover their face. Toddy is butthurt being called a liar. I mean, don't lie. I mean, do your due diligence. That's why he's waiting for a bond reduction. 15,000 is a lot of money, man. Even for somebody with money. That's a chunk of cash. I have trail cams about every mile, 5 mile down the driveway and all around the house. Trail cams are nice. Trail cams are the way to go if you can do it, because you can hide those. Yeah, you can hide all that. That's old Larry just getting a little gas money. That's not old. It wasn't old. What are you talking about? That was yesterday. The date and everything's on it. Larry just getting some gas money. It's not old, man. I can't find my fucking phone. Or I'd show you. It was just yesterday. His aunt went there. His aunt went there, found out there was a window broken. Something like that. Yeah. I mean, even if you're having somebody on your platform and you're not willing to hold their feet to the fire too. I mean, I asked every question that fucking Patrick was asked. I have to settle with their answer. Now, if she knows he's lying and she keeps bringing him back up there and keeps bringing him back up there, and you know they're just doing it for content. That's all. That's all. You meant that's old Larry? Old Larry getting his money, huh? Hey, maybe they think that money's down there. Somebody did it. Let's put it that way. And the only motherfuckers that all the bad shit seems to happen around the Whittakers. I'm sorry. I'm starting to believe that the Whittakers ain't too perfect of a people myself. My phone, my ringer's off. I keep my ringer off. I hate hearing that fucking thing. I remember when we were all growing up, we couldn't wait to have a ringtone. Be like, it's Crank That Soldier Boy. Yeah, ooh, Crank That Soldier Boy. Now I don't even want to hear that motherfucking phone. Turn the fucking ringer down. I don't want to hear if you're getting a phone call. Thank you, Hillbilly. I try. I mean, I'm gonna mess up too. But if I mess up, I'll own it. I'll own it. It's fucking dead. It don't have the ringer's not on it. I don't know where it could be, honestly. Check the bed and everything. It's sitting somewhere. All right. The damn near shame they can't go nowhere without being broke into. I hate thieves. Yeah, when I was thieving and shit, there was an honor. There's honor amongst thieves. And I mean, a real true thief that's out there doing it to get money and get rich. Now, you're talking about these petty thieves that are out just doing it to get crack and shit. Like, that there ain't no honor amongst them. But a true, real thief, there's honor amongst thieves. You don't steal from people, you know. You don't steal from people's homes. You don't go breaking in people's shit. No. I went back and watched your video of Patrick with Betty and Kenny. Right after the 3 were taken, you actually caught lies in that. You called it out, even called him a scumbag. Yeah. I've not ever change the way I am or who I am. Fuck that. You don't want to come on my platform? Fuck it. I'm not gonna treat you like shit while you're here. I'm gonna give you the proper respect because nobody's disrespected me. And if they did disrespect me, they probably wouldn't come to the platform. It just makes total sense. If you disrespected me, why would you come over here to my platform and give me the chance to ream your ass out? I had a drug person that was going to break into my house, but I told her that she was on a camera and Mr. Smith was watching. You ain't gonna say you're funny. Smith and Wesson, huh? I just think it's fucked up because I called it. I called it. That motherfucker gonna be in jail and they gonna break in his house. And that's what they doing. They're probably gonna ransack that motherfucker. Because you know it's funny? The people that do things to you always think that you don't think it's them. Or they can talk their way out of it. Or somehow it could there's a chance it couldn't be me, so it's not me. I remember this one time. This is a funny story. I was living on my own with this chick I was with. And I didn't have any kids at the time. I think I was only like 20 years old. I did have a child, but it wasn't, I mean, I wasn't taking care of her. And I was still out running the streets acting like a fucking idiot. And I left and went to Tennessee because a homie of mine was a rapper and he was opening up for Young Buck. So I was like, bet, I got to go show him support. So we left and went to Tennessee. My next door neighbor come into the house and took 2 pounds of weed while I was gone. And he didn't think I knew it was him. And he come over the day I got home, was talking to me and shit because I knew he was missing. I was mad. I knew he was missing. He come in my house talking to me, acting like he was cool and shit. But what was funny was the moment I got home, I had another neighbor that lived across the back alley and then like on another street. But if you looked out their kitchen window, you could see my backyard perfectly. Like you could see everything from my back door all the way through my backyard. And he had just so happened to be looking out his kitchen window and saw my next door neighbor crawling in my back fucking window that I had left unlocked. Yep. I ended up beating his motherfucking ass. He called the cops on me and shit. Told the police that I had a bunch of guns and shit. And I was like, no, I never touched him. I never touched that guy. He's weird. He's on drugs. I never fucked with him after that. It is somebody you know. Always. They know where you are. They know how long you're going to be gone. They know what they're coming in there after. They know where to look. It's always someone you know. Because rarely is somebody in a burglary mind state just thinking, I'm going to find a house. And I'm going to just walk up. I'm just going to break in that motherfucker. I'm going to knock. Nobody answers. I'm going in. Nah, most people aren't going to think that way. That's dumb. You know what I mean? Most burglarizers probably are not going to think, well, let's just go break in this house. Nobody seems to be home. Shit. Till you walk in, that motherfucker got a shotgun at your head. Or you go in and somebody comes home while you're there. I had a buddy of mine that got caught breaking into houses and somebody came home and he jumped inside of a bunch of tires that were in the basement. He had like the tires that were stacked up. He jumped down inside there and stayed there all day and night until they went to work in the morning. Swear to God. That's an old story. Like, dude, you never know when somebody's going to come home, fucking idiots. Like, who the fuck goes around breaking in people's houses for a living? That's dope fiend shit. That's dope fiend shit. Anybody that did that is on drugs. They're just doing it for a quick lick. Or a good old Rottweiler waiting on them, or a pit bull or something. It's funny, man, because I called that shit. I called it the day he got arrested. They're gonna be breaking in his house now. I hope I didn't excite somebody to do it. Give him the thought. Fuck. Man, some of my fucking eye. Somebody put on there, it's his karma. Could be, but I don't think karma comes in the form of that. German Shepherd. I don't have any doggies. I would if I had a house. If I had a house, I'd have a dog, but I don't have a house. I think it'd just be too bad for him here. Dogs need room to get out and run. I know someone who hid in a chimney and got stuck. Damn. See what I mean? And burglarizing a home, that's not, you're going to go to prison. You're going to go to prison. I think here in my state, burglarizing a home's worse than a business. But he's sitting in jail like, damn, man, you can't do nothing about it either. That's the sad shit about being in jail. Everything in the world could go wrong. Everything. But you're in jail, man. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Not a fucking thing. Not one bit of anything. You're just going to sit there and just be mad. And the thing is, there's nothing to even stop you from being mad. Like, you're just going to sit there and be mad. Like, there's nothing to get your mind off of it. Nope. Jail is just jail. It's a pretty fucking boring place. Pretty boring place. Thank you, Virginia. I appreciate you watching. I don't even watch no more. When I first started following the Whittaker content, I started with Lady K, Toddy, and Watson. Just to get little information, right? Just to see, you know, what they were talking about until I dove into it. But that's who I would go to. But now after this time's gone on, one of the ones I watch are Lady K. For one, the other ones are just too fucking boring. I don't care what information they're giving me. It's too you're giving it way too boring. You're not charismatic. It's just boring. I just don't care. You could tell me tomorrow, you could tell me today that Patrick's getting out. He's got $15 million waiting for the Whittakers, and I would not want to hear it from Toddy or Kathy. I'm sorry. I would just go somewhere else and get it, I guess. I'll deliver it. I don't know. But that's Lady K would be the only person I would go to see that kind of information from. I'm just being honest, man. She's not as boring, you know? And it's nothing against them women. I don't have nothing against them personally. This is just about content. That's it. Watson is doing better. I know he went through. I know he's going through it with a few people. I stay out of it. I was going to get on Watson's head one day, but you know what? I've gotten away from that kind of content so far that if I get back into covering lol cows and shit, oh my lord, y'all are gonna have a fit. Oh, Patrick gonna lose his shit. Especially if you take that man's guitars, boy. Oreos. Have you had the Reese Oreos yet? Fire. 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 Yeah, poor Patrick's in jail. And the more I look at this and the more I like put the pieces together and the more I go back and watch Eric's videos, this is all stemmed from what Patrick was doing before Eric came along. That's what this is. This is because Patrick was accepting money, apparently. I'm not saying this is for sure. This is all allegedly because he still has to be found guilty. There's 12 jurors that have to say, yeah, he did this, which is probably not going to be hard, but I think he was doing things way before Eric got involved. And he probably thought he was going to help get the Whittakers a house and still do what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? I think he thought he was going to build the Whittakers a house and he was going to still be able to continue what he was doing. I was watching Lol Cow. I don't watch much anymore. Got too stupid. Well, you grow out of it, kind of. I've kind of grown out of it. It gets like I watch people now that are going back and forth, and they're not saying nothing new, man. It's like the same thing in every video. So I kind of just like, you just want to fucking watch people fight and argue. There's plenty of channels on here for that. I don't particularly care to come on to watch. I've more started doing my content to the terms on what if I would watch it or not. You know, I'm not picking up the remote on my TV to go watch people fight every day, argue every day. The replay value on it sucks because you're just saying the same things every day about each other. Nothing new. And this is what it looks like to me. And it's fun. It's fun for a minute. It's fun for the hour, you know. But that's just how I feel. If this was going on before Eric came along, I think it has to. I think it was too. There's just a lot Patrick wasn't telling us, y'all. And he was probably thinking that it wouldn't be brung up. He was probably thinking that everything that's going to be used in court will be just what Eric and Patrick did. And that's not the case. They can go back real far. Like if he was doing this before Eric come along, because in one of them videos of Eric, he was telling Patrick to come clean. You need to come clean. And I don't know what he means by that. Maybe that he's been keeping a lot of their money and that he didn't want to do it no more. So we got Eric. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, at least a few months. At least a few months. Thank you, Joyce. Gifting people memberships. Memberships to the channel. Gifting people memberships. Memberships to the channel. Shout out to you, Joyce. I appreciate you.
Right now, 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 right now.
I would like to see those. I mean, the police said that there was a text message in one of those phones that said that he didn't care anything or just cared about the money. It didn't say that he didn't care about the Whittakers. It said he only cared about the money. It didn't say that he didn't care at all about the Whittakers. It was worded that he only cared about the money. And you know, I don't know. I'm not up here to stick up for Patrick. He's got to have his day in court. No, nothing's right to break in his house. That ain't right. No. No, I'm not going to get behind that at all. I don't care if he did do him wrong. That yeah, you don't do that. Nah. Yeah, I don't believe anybody breaking in his home justifies anything. Yes, Eric absolutely found out what Patrick was doing, and he didn't agree with it. Eric video walks in Patrick's house and seeing them gifts for the Whittaker, and Eric say they had been open to. Wow. Why didn't he just take them to him, man? So that means I said it from the very beginning. That message that said he needed PS5 and things like that, that come from his account. Nobody's going to make me believe that it's different. Nobody's going to ever make me believe that it's anything different because it come from a account that was verified. And there's no other Patrick Roark's verified but him. All you got to do is go look. Look up Patrick Roark. Go to every profile. None of them are verified but him. And that message come from a verified person. Now, the problem with this is I can get online and I can make any fake message thread I want. Okay? I can put me and Carrie Roberts talking back and forth for days if I want. It's easy to do. It's very easy to do. All I got to do is go on Chat GPT and say, hey, Chat GPT, make me a text message thread from iPhone to Android with me talking to Carrie all day about just bullshit. That will make a perfect text message thread, dude. And then all I got to do is put that in the app that makes it a text look like a text message, and boom, there's your fake text message. I could show you how to do it really, really fast. I can show you how to get you an instant email address. You don't have to put, there's just a lot of things that you could do to troll. A lot of things. Like, I come from the old fashioned days of trolling where we really trolled. Like, we went hard. Like, we really, really trolled. Like, lights and gas and, Wi-Fi and shit shut off on you. Oh, we trolled. There's a video of Betty at Patrick shows the donations were there for her. So Betty was there then. Yeah, but I did see that message. Now, do I believe anybody faked that message? No, because there wasn't any more afterwards. But he most definitely is the only Patrick Roark on Facebook that is verified. And that verification was on that message where he was asking for PS5s and shit. I remember that clearly. I mean, people can get mad at whatever they want, dude. Right is wrong. Does it make me hate Patrick? I don't hate anyone. But it definitely gives me a different look. I'll tell you that. Because I don't think it's okay to do that to people at all. Big, tall, little, small, black, white, orange, green, Mexican, American, Swedish, Australian, a kid, tall, little, small. Give me green eggs and ham. No, it should not be done. That's why there's laws for it, though. Yeah, there was definitely that verification can also. That's what I was meaning. I mean, that's what I meant by it all. It could all be Photoshopped, but like, I'm just saying, like, there wasn't any more after that. And you think they would just keep putting them out and playing with him. Took what he wanted and gave them the rest. Yeah, I wondered why it went to his address. Yeah, having things rerouted to his address is a big giveaway. Big giveaway. Because everything could have just went right to their address if it was for them. That's a big dead giveaway. Because everybody knows their address too. You know, the people that were hurt the most was Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray. Let's not forget that. They were hurt the most. There's no amount of money in the world that could make that okay. Do you think do you all, this is why I like to do this kind of live stream. That's why I had this stream. Is for all of y'all to give y'all opinions. And I love doing these where I focus in on y'all's opinions. I love doing these streams. I absolutely love them. Like this question right here. Let's see. AD, this whole Whittaker situation has been a clusterfuck since day one, starting with Mark. Yeah, it wasn't really much of a clusterfuck until Tyler got involved. That's when the clusterfuck started. I think Mark was handling it quite properly. But when Tyler got involved and they tried to make him seem like a scammer, that's when it went fucking south. That's when people started to see that they don't tell the truth. Because when you lie on camera and say, I don't know no Tyler, like, I don't know. Eric arrived. Let me see this one question I was asking. Do you all think when he was going out and giving away produce, could he have been possible selling the donations? What do you mean? Like when he was giving out produce, have the donations there selling them too? I don't know. The fact that he had that Facebook fan club swelled his ego. He thought he was untouchable. Yeah, that should never do that, man. Like never, never, never get a swollen head, dude, because it can be popped like quick. With a little bitty old police officer. There goes his swollen head. He'll have more fans now. Watch. He'll have more fans now. This ain't doing nothing but making this all bigger. I'm just saying. He'll have more people following him now. He claimed it was because of BJ. Good fucking reason. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a good fucking reason, man. Damn good reason. Bless Timmy's heart. He don't know what's going on. I think Timmy knows. I think he knows what's going on. He just can't do anything about it. I think he knows what's going on. I just think he can't do nothing about it. And that's fucked up, man. That makes me want to cry, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My emotions have been a wreck since all this sickness, dude. That makes me want to cry so bad. Imagine Ray in the rain, man. Remember, Eric wanted a P.O. box for the Whittaker family, and Patrick said no several times. Yep. I don't like a thief, and that's what Patrick is, in my opinion. Eric, too. Eric went there to make money. I don't know if it was to steal, but he went there to make money. Me too, Gary. I call horse shit on that. This will be interesting to see this played out in court. I know. Hey, Thumper. What's up, Scooter? Green olives? Better than black olives? Man, damn. That's a hard question, Scooter. That's a hard one, man. You think the garlic green olives are better than the black olives? Depends on how you use them. Plain and simple, like just eating them, I would go with the green ones. But if I was going to have it on pizza, black ones. But that's a damn good question. I totally understand Patrick's charges, but I'm sorry. The state needs to be charged as well. They also closed their eyes to this family's needs. I think the town of Odd, West Virginia definitely did. Whatever that is. I don't know what the town of Odd, West Virginia is about. Like I said, I'm just a guy in Indianapolis up here trying to give you the proper and real factual information. And if it's not, we'll just discuss the hearsay. I don't care. But if I put it in and I say this is what's happening, this is what's doing, better believe I fact checked a little bit. I totally understand Patrick's charges. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what like the town of, but then again, I don't know what you do. What do you do? Honestly, think about it. I know we keep saying that the state of West Virginia failed them, the town of Odd failed them, Beckley failed them, Raleigh County failed them. But what do you do? I mean, I don't. You sent Patrick merchandise? Damn, DMJ. Yeah, Betty lied, so Tyler believed her. Yep. Tyler putting out that video wasn't wrong. He was just going off what Betty said. That's why Betty and all this family's getting such a stick, bro, because they're making themselves out to be liars and scammers themselves. They honestly are. And I hate to think of it like that. God bless their hearts. I still love them to death, but they're not helping their situation at all. They just aren't. We should all go in the courtroom with Patrick. I will not be doing that. Tyler punched a hole in their bubble. Yep, this is what took Tyler off too. You think Mark made it go downhill when Tyler got involved? I don't think Mark did. I think Mark was doing everything he could up until Tyler called him a scammer. Honestly. And then Mark dropped the ball. He was like, fuck this. I have to blame the Whittakers more than Tyler. He asked, they lied. Yep. I agree. Y'all are dead on. Yes, he will be made to make a restitution. Almost all fraud charges have restitution. You can guarantee it. Yeah, because fraud deals with money. So, yeah, there'll be restitution. I don't know who it'll be paid to. As long as Betty agreed, selling donations is legal. Yep. Yep. There's a lot of things that they probably talked about we don't know nothing about. There's probably agreements that Betty and Patrick had that she's not telling people, and like just how everything in Tyler played out, and you watched it all take place like that. Then I'm telling you now, dude, it's probably even multiplied, amplified, fucking 15 times that, because that's just a little bit of what you're seeing. Now imagine that every day, every second of life. I guarantee you they're scammers and liars and shit. But that doesn't make them like unlovable. They just haven't been taught any differently. Imagine imagine the people that are around you that are persuading you, that are influencing you, are people like Larry, Jason, BJ. That's your influence. You're gonna do bad. You're gonna do bad. You're not even gonna know what good is. I'm just being serious. AD, could them girls get charged since the case is still open for receiving the money on Timmy time and then sending it to Patrick? Probably not. I don't think in that situation, no. Now, if this is just a fucking whatever they say, I don't know. This is just a hypothetical. Hypothetically speaking, if Patrick, after he knew there was an after all this blew up, hypothetically speaking, if Patrick sent anybody money to put away for him, to hold for him, to send to him while he's locked up, they could be put in jail too. Yes, most definitely. But as far as like the girls that were like getting the money because of their Timmy time and sending it to Patrick, no, it would just be Patrick being the ringleader, and he would still probably get what he got. And that could be one of the things, is using Patrick as Timmy time. I mean, Timmy as Timmy time on that device. Remember? Because he didn't do any of the other people like that. He only had Timothy. That's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. Because they said one count of access device. I just heard my phone. It just bubbled. Hold on. I heard it. Where did it go? Oh no, I heard it vibrate. It's somewhere close. Oh no, man. Dude, I woke up this morning and the cat had this one right here, this thing right here, all tore off the wall again. Oh man, he just won't leave it alone. I don't know how to break him. I don't know how to break him. That makes sense on why that was just one count. Yeah, that device may be connected to the Timmy Time thing. You I hear that motherfucker clearly. Dude, it's like I hear that motherfucker. It's probably on in the fucking living room on that side of the wall because I hear it good. Now it's ringing. Hold on. Oh, it's in the closet. All right. I found a phone. I found a phone. Hello? Hello? I found the phone. It was in my closet. What the hell? It was in my closet on the floor. Damn. That sucks. Hold on. Now. Thank you, y'all. I found it. That sucks. Oh well. Damn it. I didn't have my right coils in, man. Hi, Teresa. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good point. Now you got me thinking. That's probably what that was from. That's what I wondered from Brandy. Why didn't that's a good that's what I've been asking for this whole time. I've been wondering where is their advocate? Who is gonna where is this person that needs to stand up and say this is all wrong? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why there wasn't just that's what I feel about how they were living and everything. Why couldn't somebody just say, hey, you ain't supposed to live like this? Is it the fact that they were raised like this and grew up like this and have always lived like this? And that's all they knew? I'm probably hillbilly. Thank you. That's what I'm saying though. Like somebody should have stood up for Betty. Even somebody that was leeching off of her. Damn, that's good customer service right there, boy. Wow. I've never had a company do that. Yeah, and yesterday was Larry's birthday as well. I forgot to tell you guys that. I did forget to tell y'all that. Damn, I've never had a company reach out and do good service like that. I ordered another pod machine like this, and I got some extra coils that I needed. Correct? They didn't have the machine. I mean, it's only like $22, I think. But they messaged me personally and text me and asked, "We don't have the machine. Do you still want the rest of your order?" And I told them, "Yes, please." And they said, "Well, we don't have the machine and you have these pods. I don't want to send you these pods with no machine to run them." And I'm like, "No, I still have a machine. I have one at home, but I still need them." That's good customer service, bro. I've never had a company do that. That's pretty damn good. You really hope no one got one of the guitars? I don't know how many guitars he got. We'll have a marathon if y'all want. We can run a marathon all fucking day. Friday. I ain't got no job. Well, I got a job. I just ain't got shit to do. I can't go to work yet. But that time's coming, guys. This time next month, I'll be already having my surgery done. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. I cannot wait, y'all. Yes, his house was broken into. Yeah. There was a call to it. His house was broken into. His aunt went over there. Let's see. I had a quote. Seen this one from Hillbilly. Yes, they did. Sad Betty had nobody to protect her. Larry should have been protecting her. But it just seems like this is all they know, though. You know what I mean? As far as like Larry protecting her, he should have been doing that long ago. Maybe it's the fact that Larry's just gotten old too, and people are running all over him too. You know, state hasn't grown. State didn't help, and the caseworker is the one who should offer services to help with the stuff. She didn't do her job. Major conflicts of interest with her. If that were my family, I would have been first person in the courtroom at Patrick's trial to watch him go down. AD, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, AC. Salute to see you, buddy. What's up, Twisted? AD, this is generational poverty and generational lack of education. Thank you, man. I was wondering, like, is this all they know? Because I could see this. If this is all they know, then are they to blame? If this is all that they know, are they to blame? That's a serious fucking question. Where's Larry? Larry's at home. Yeah, I had to make a call to make sure he wasn't dead yesterday. He's not dead. They have enough energy, Some problem I had with Patrick is he kept saying he couldn't help the family because of his broken leg, but he was doing for months prior to that. It didn't seem like he helped them. Even the state said they were aware of the Whittakers, which really said they're guilty for not stepping in. They turn a blind eye, as the saying goes, out of sight. It's sad, man. But there's from what I hear that they're not the only ones that live like this. All the other family member who knows, we never heard true stories as to why all those other family members stay away. Have they tried and nothing ever changed? Did they give up, or is it just the same? I know, man. It is a heck of a story, bro. It is. This is something that's once in a lifetime for me. I've never seen anything like this with a family. That's so prolific. Hillbilly, you and Liz are on Facebook under Whittaker Family Justice Group. Maybe the same kind of rape. Do you really? Nice. I think Toddy wanted his guitar. Uh-oh. Places. They want to know why you and Liz are meeting for lunch. Oh yeah, what the fuck? They're talking shit about Liz and Hillbilly now. Why are they talking about Hillbilly? She's just a clip channel, bro. Like these people are fucking crazy, dude. Insanity at its finest. Yeah, they didn't. Anything of value is gone. Why are you guys meeting for lunch? You're not allowed to do that. You are not allowed to do that. Vapor grab? I've never heard that one in all my years vaping. They don't have anything. Vapor grab? Grab the vape? I don't see it. There's an online shop that is like, it's not for grape. Maybe I don't get them. Yeah, they don't have nothing for me. I can't get them in my state, I guess. Maybe they won't deliver in my state or something. I go through this company right here. I can't even fucking show you, man. Damn it. This is who I usually go through. YouTube laws are real strict. YouTube's policy is real strict about showing where you get products and websites and shit. So I just had to do it like that. Oh, cool. Damn, I got involved with this fucking group on Facebook that's like my neighborhood. Bro, fucking, you talking about neighborhood crime watch? Shit. You don't need no, boy, that's neighborhood crime watch. I'm telling you. They're talking about somebody they don't even know that looks suspicious that they've never seen before on there this morning. We're like, Jesus Christ, nobody can walk through the neighborhood? I'm like, what the fuck? I wonder what they thought about me. Some fucking Karens, man. Karens. That's what it is. Thank you, Snowbird. I cannot wait to have this surgery. I've only had one surgery in my entire life, and that was a hernia surgery. Having snow flurries. Uh-oh. 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 I called this shit though. Once Patrick went to jail, I said somebody gonna break in his fucking house. They know he's gone. They gonna break in his motherfucking house. And sure enough, Patrick gets a break in. There's all kinds of groups around this family, bro. And they all tend to go into like doxing and trying to figure out who people are and shit. They all end up going that way. I'm just saying, don't be a part of that shit, man. You're an adult. You don't need a group. I missed the donation. My bad. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you, Katarina, for that Swedish bread. She dropping that Swedish bread, y'all. That looks so strange to me. I don't know why. When I get different people's different countries' money, it looks so fucking different. Like I am not used to that.
Right now, 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 right now.
Shout out to Katerina. Katerina. Shout out to you. What do I? Oh. Shout out to you, Katerina. That deserves a fucking horn. Right now, right now, right now, right now. It's getting crazy. Yeah, old people down the road probably knew he was gone. No, he's not coming home anytime soon, right? You see Big Ugly posted, damn it, it's his fault. He got a heart attack. He was supposed to be down there watching. I'm joking. You're not supposed to be down there, Big Ugly. You're not supposed to be. I'm just joking. I'm just giving you hell. I hope you're recovering, bro. My uncles had to have 2 open heart surgeries. Today he posted a photo of himself at the spa, though, so he's still living. He told a few nosebag he was moving in to Patrick's house. Hell yeah, baby. Shout out to Miss motherfucking Nova. She's the shit. Nova's the shit. All babies are the shit, man. Y'all seen my shorty. That's my youngest. What I showed the other day. She's my youngest. Damn, it makes me feel old. She's back at home living at mom's. Well, she's not really like, because she's traveled a little bit. So like, she's just at home there right now. She went in the basement. She's like, I need some space heaters down here. I had 2 nice space heaters, so I gave them to her. Nova. Let me see something here. I wonder if I still have that video. Wrong fucking thing. Let's see, like this. I want to go over that video Eric had when he first left again. Because that one had Patrick all through it. And I think it's the most telling. Y'all here with me? Oh, I hope I didn't fucking delete it. Nope, I sure didn't. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah, y'all. Got it still. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, love. That's how we're supposed to do it. Don't make me miss no donos. I want to call them all out. Because we putting out the truth and Toddy. What you put out, hillbilly? What you put out? Or what you keep putting out? Well, you're not like bashing her, though. You're not bashing her. It's just content that's real. Okay. 10 likes. 10 likes. We'll stay on live and go over this motherfucking video, y'all. If not, I'll jump the fuck up off here. Go chill. This is how we do it. Let me get 10 more likes. 10 more likes and we'll stay on. Fuck it. I'll marathon this bitch. Y'all fucking turn up. I'll be on this bitch all motherfucking day if y'all want. It's up to you guys. I got time today. The other day I didn't have time, but today I got time, cuz. Hillbilly's been a pretty solid clip channel. If you're ever out there and you're definitely wanting to get to like the truth about the fucking Whittakers and you want it done clip style, real quick, then for sure go to Hillbilly. They spoke bad on your daughter, Hillbilly? I did miss that. Who did that? Why are people involving children? No one should be involving anyone outside of who they are on here as a content creator. No one should be contacting anyone's family. No one should be contacting anyone's fucking siblings or fucking ex-lovers or fucking sisters or cousins or daughters or nieces or nephews or just friends that are not on here creating content. No one should be doing that. And if you are doing that, you got a bit of a problem. And somebody you do it to will deal with you. I swear to you on that one. Somebody will do it. That's not cool. I don't care for that. I don't care for it. I don't care for it. It's not cool. I won't get behind it. You want to troll. But damn, be better at it than that. If you can't troll without being a fucking doxer or a fucking bringing people's families and personal lives into this, then you suck. You're not a troll. You're just a fucking stalker and a harasser. That's all it is. Stop bringing people's children and lives into this shit, or you're going to play with the wrong person, and they're going to show up at your door. I promise you they will. It happens a lot. Quit being dumb. Like, Jesus, man, this is supposed to be a grown-up topic. This is supposed to be about fucking adults. This is like supposed to be adults, man. I've never seen more adults act like children in my entire life. I don't get behind it, man. Just know none of that will ever come with me unless you play with me. You play with me, I'll show you really how to dox. Well, CG, you play with the wrong ones, man, and that'll happen. I've had to pull up. I've had to leave my house and drive 5.5 hours, but I sure did. I sure did. It includes the families of anybody, anyone. If they're not a content creator, you don't have no business bringing them into it at all. At all. Unless they're doing it to you. That's the way I fight trolls back. I'm sorry. I troll back. Or I'll just show up. Yeah, nobody that's ever going to make themselves somebody on here. If you're known as somebody that tries to go IRL on people for no reason and just gets mad and triggered and start doing stupid shit like that, you're never going to go anywhere. No one's ever going to have you around. No one's ever going to trust you. You will not be at anything. You will not be wanted around. That's just the way it is. I'm just being honest. I've talked to several people that are a lot bigger than me on here, and you don't get that big by doing that shit. You don't. I used to play that game. I'm not going to say I didn't do it. I'm not even going to act like I'm better than you because I have. But you know what? It did not help me one fucking bit. It didn't. I didn't lose anyone from it. But it doesn't help the channel at all. It doesn't help the channel. It doesn't help you. You're not going to get any new information. You're just going to be looked at like a fucking idiot. Sorry, I don't get behind that. Sorry that happened to you, hillbilly. Anybody else?
Hey guys, so
Here we go, y'all.
you hear anything?
Nah, I got played with and played with and played with and played with. Motherfucker got pulled up on too. You can play on the internet as long as somebody else plays with you. But as soon as one of them people ain't playing, it's a whole different thing, man.
Lorraine and Timmy has been taken. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to find out something. This was a recipe for disaster. We went 3 days in a row to get that protective order. 2 days we got denied. After the first 2 days it got denied, and I'm going to get comments out of here, guys. I can't look at that. That's why I haven't been on social media. I don't even want to look at it. Not after what's going on. We went 2 days to get a protective order, and then we didn't get it. The only option we had at that point was to get adult protective services involved. And then me and Timmy went and met with adult protective services one day. Timmy was claiming he had, not claiming, he told us he had been beat by BJ. Betty said she had. Larry never told us he was, but Betty told us that she saw BJ hit him. Then, when we were supposed to be meeting with adult protective services, and Betty was supposed to be going with me, which they were meeting her to give her 8 hours of caretaking, she
How
knows
do you know that?
was off with Brandon. That's when adult protection services came down there, because at this point I'm broadcasting all over Facebook that I'm wanting them to do what just happened. They came down there, told Betty, no, he's trying to build you a home, which, guys, as of a couple of days ago, the Amish had agreed. We had permits, everything was ready to go, until I saw you-know-who back on the property. It's going to get good. I never went home. You people, some of you that didn't know me, you're about to find out. Give me a second. The emotions are high. We were told when we got that protective order that if Betty talked to BJ or Larry, not just BJ, someone saying Patrick saying this is because of BJ. I mean, probably is. She's not supposed to be there, guys. She got caught cutting down telephone wire, melting the casing off.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And $25,000 worth of copper line. That I've been told, allegedly, get this, that Larry knew about it too.
Larry was in on the copper scheme and just didn't go to jail. I mean, you'd have to know, right? I mean, you would have to know, right? I don't know how you wouldn't know. If you're setting fires to burn copper fucking. Right? I mean, I don't know how. Of course, I think Larry knew. I don't know if he was in on it, but of course, I believe he knew. I don't think Betty knew. I don't think Timmy, Lorraine, or Ray knew, but I think they were oblivious as to actually what was going on while they were burning stuff. But like, that would be easy to hide. They could just be like, I'm burning this stuff. You know what I mean? But like $25,000 worth of copper wire is a fucking ton of copper wire, yo. Yeah, but it's easy to get it off on somebody that don't really know. Like Betty, Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray, they don't know. But Larry, he knew. He knew what they were doing, bro. He knew that copper wire would come from somewhere it shouldn't have. He knew. Does anybody else not believe that? I believe Larry knew what BJ was doing. I believe Larry knows what BJ does. So to put that in perspective, I don't know. I use my hands a lot too, so I tend to not really like judge people for that because I do. I use my hands a lot too, but that's just the way I talk. I be passionate. Yeah, he knows, and he stole the gas can. Yeah, he's a thief. I mean, he knows. You're gonna smell it, but it'd be easy to just say, "Hey, we found this," or to tell anybody old. Larry knew. Okay.
The copper. Yeah, it gets better.
Yeah, plastic's gross.
So then, all of this goes down. They say he's trying to get you to home. We try to make this like
I think you're right, Teresa. I think you're real right.
We go to the Amish. That was the day, I guess, that the court date was. Guys, I was told 10 days.
Right, Jimmy? I couldn't either.
That day is what we had with that protective order. If you go back to every live, that's what I said. I, honest to God, thought we had 10 days. Now, the first 2 days when we were talking, I could have swore I saw like a September 9th or 10th date.
See, that's what that's what kind of makes me believe that Larry's not on drugs, or is he on drugs? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anybody that I ever spoke to and asked him always say, I don't think so, or nah. But how in the fuck can Larry get up all times of the night, taking his daughter to get drugs, taking her how can you possibly be so complacent with it just to be okay with it, unless you're not taking place in some of it? Unless you're not taking place in some of it, y'all. You got to be doing some of it. Because you just don't, you don't get settled into living like that. You just don't. I hope Patrick still got a fucking, some water lines in his house. Motherfucker's probably gone, son. Everything copper gone. Yeah. Then Betty tells the truth. Yep. She probably does come in all hours of the night. That'd be a hell of a life to live, dude. I wouldn't go for it. You wouldn't do it in my house. Hell the fuck no. You'd be packed up and getting the fuck out. Unless I was old, brittle, didn't have nobody else, didn't have anybody else in the world. I mean, that's where this is. It's horrible situation, y'all. Horrible.
But regardless, and you'll find out why. I'm out here going to the Amish. I'm out here getting building permits. I'm out here taking everybody, doing everything. I was the only one doing anything. Literally, the only one doing anything until my friends got here. Which makes me so angry.
Nine gifted is the goal, y'all. 9 gifted is the goal, baby. We gotta go now.
The permits came on, give you guys the live, let you see what was going on, flood zones, everything that's going on. And I told Betty they're not going to allow you to put the home there. One,
you're right about that. You're right about that, Carl.
where your home is right now.
You're right about
it's in
that,
the flood
Carl.
zone, all the way over to where Larry's house was, where the camper went. There was a property.
Yeah, let me stop that before I move on. Carl is absolutely right. There was no copper in that house when Patrick bought it. And I bet there isn't any now because that would cost a ton. You might as well run PEX through that motherfucker. Yeah, I think everybody's using PEX now anyway, right? Trying to get away from the copper. Copper's underground. Copper underground, PEX through the house. Am I wrong? That's the way everybody's doing it now, I believe. There he tells about getting his belt if Lorraine didn't lay down and get to sleep. It's in one of his videos. Wow. But yet his daughter can fucking run in, out, run amok all through the fucking house at any fucking time. See? I'm telling you what, man. Betty needs somebody down there to just be a fucking demon to these people, bro. Like, just to be a bodyguard. You know? Just to be a fucking, like, lay off these people, man. Betty don't want to give you her money today. Go find it somewhere else. Your copper's expensive. But I believe all construction now is being built. Copper to the home underground. And then from underground to the house is all PEX. I believe that's the way they're doing it now. I think that's my brother used to do water. I don't believe Eric found that out. No, I think the internet found that out before Eric ever said it. Yeah. I think the internet was talking about the house way before Eric ever even said it. So I think he knew. Because even though I don't believe everything on the internet, I still skim it over. You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm Eric and I'm seeing what people are saying about the house not being theirs, I'm going to still skim it over and see. So I knew he knew. I knew for a fact he knew, man. Like, why would you even start and act like all this stuff if you didn't know that house could even be built or if that one they were living in owned or not? Yeah, you get wiring through it, but that ain't much. Yeah, it was set to be his crowning achievement. That would, yeah. Yep. Well, the Whittakers are kind of what do you call? They hurt themselves. What do they call that? They stick their fucking foot in their own mouths and shit. Seems like. Yep.
There was a piece of property on the very back that was flat where they could have built. And guess what? They wouldn't have been where they were, could have got a new address where people aren't showing up to their house in the middle of the night. It would have been perfect. They could have been isolated. I came, told Betty about that. Everything was good.
I think so too, Teresa.
Everything. She said, I like that idea. Patrick told me at one point in time that Betty said she didn't want her house back there. Even though in a video, Betty tells me, I always wanted a house back there. My sister Judy used to be back there. Well,
Self-destruct.
and then I'm there for Patrick. Well, Betty doesn't want her house back there. When I say something to Betty, but Eric, I never said that. Regardless, we walked in the property. Was going to try to find out what was going on. I noticed when I was walking the property on the back side.
Love you, Trace.
There is a place called Devil's
out there. It's getting cold.
I found 2 campfires. So definitely eyebrow raised, right? Betty tells me that Timmy or Lorraine is missing Timmy. And I know she was. She loves her son, guys. She loves her son. And she said, do you mind bringing him back? And I was like, is he still going to be able to go to Georgia with me? Yes, he'll be able to go to Georgia. Just make sure he calls her. I was like, I will. I'll make sure he calls every day. She said, he doesn't have to call every day.
Well, there could be stipulations in getting a new house built for them. You know, you could put stipulations like in the contract, no selling of it. If they do sell it, then the funds got to go here, or there could have been much, much better, you know, contracts involved in all this. I mean, I would have tried to, I don't know. I can't say what I would have done. I know I would have still built the house. I know I would have still been down there trying to build them a home. I wouldn't have let BJ break me of that. I would have just had to suck it up that BJ was going to be around. It's just something that you would have to do if you wanted to help this family. Period. I don't know how is that hard. Damn near every family's got a dope fiend. But if you decide to help that family, you can't say, well, if that person comes around, I ain't getting you no house. No. That's some bitch shit. It's petty. It's bitch shit. You should have just built the house, man. You should have still been down there building a home. Because guess what? They would have still let BJ come there if you did it or not. They'd have just waited till the house was built. You couldn't do nothing about it. You know, it's just, that's the problem. I would have not let BJ stop me, bro. I wouldn't have. I would not have let it happen. I wouldn't have given her anything, but I still would have built that house. Whether the Whittakers liked it or not, we'd have still building a home, y'all. I mean, this house is going to be built for the Whittakers. They hate me, but guess what? This house getting built for the Whittakers. And guess what? When it was time for move-in day, they would fucking love me. And that's the way it should have been handled. That's the way a person stays real, stays on par, stays on course to do the thing that they set to do. Why would you stop because of BJ?
Day, just something. I said, no, he'll call every day. Went back. My friend Robert Mast, who had flown out from Idaho, almost 78 years old, had a former Amish friend that lived 4 hours away that drove all the way up here to see him. So we took him back to meet with at the Airbnb. And then while we was doing that, I got Timmy. Timmy did not want to go back, but I told him, you got to go see your mom. Okay, but everything was going to be good. I had gotten Lorraine some special chips from the Amish. I kept chips in the back of my vehicle, and I would give her a bag at a time. The second I got out of that vehicle, I see those hands. And I wanted to react.
BJ wouldn't have stopped me, man. There's a dope fiend in almost every family.
But I'm getting information about what's going
I just, BJ wouldn't have been the one to stop me. I just don't feel, you're never going to be able to tell a family that they can't have another family member around. How many times have judges tried it? How many times have prosecutors tried it? How many times have the courts of laws tried it, dude? And if it doesn't, if those two people don't want to not be around each other, they're going to be around each other. Whether you say it, whether the court says it, whether the judge or the fucking prosecutor or your lawyer, you're going to be around them. And it's just the truth, bro. How many people get in a fucking domestic and then the next day they're back around, even with a restraining order on each other? You're not going to stop it. That's what you call real family. It's kind of inspiring how much they go hard for BJ. It's kind of inspiring. I don't think Timmy wants to stay with Eric. I think he would pick Patrick over Eric. But if Eric can offer this kid or this guy a better life, then by so God beat, do it. Because what's he going to do? Spend it somewhere else? If Eric can give Timmy a better life without adding all the charades to it, then so be it. It would be better than what he come from. But this is a real fucked up situation how to do it, though. If that's the plan. I hope Timmy does go somewhere. Because if Eric's going to take him on, then that's not, I can't say anything bad about that. But I think it's fucked up how it all went down to get him. But somebody's obviously gunning for him, I believe. I'm not a cold-hearted person. I'm not one of those people that just get on the internet and say cold-hearted shit because I feel like I'm safe here doing it. Timmy don't belong in that facility. Neither of them do. They can all be worked with. Even Ray, man. Properly medicated, Ray's probably a different person. The family knows BJ's trauma, probably seen it. Yeah, it's kind of inspiring, man, how much they've not turned their backs. He did treat Timmy like a child. Log Cabin brought in more donations. Yeah, something extravagant. Eric deducted the room gas and chips from Betty's share. Totally bullshit. I am too, Brandy. To be honest, I struggle to do these live streams. I make it work, but it I don't know. It's hard to do, man. Chips and cookies. I hope someday Timmy can grow and see his family again. I do too. I think they'll all see each other again. My hopes are for that. And I think that's what the end goal, is. Even if you can't, be the one to be taking care of them daily, and they do have to be in a home, at least let them see each other. That's all I would say. I see good reason to take them out of the home. I do. It was fucked up, but there's good reason. I'm not ever going to say there isn't. I just think it's a shady way of doing it. But it's a good reason. They just need to be able to be still shown that people love them outside of that facility. After covering this content like I have, I've grown to learn that a lot of people have different feelings towards, like, a lot of people like Ray more, a lot of people like Lorraine more, a lot of people like Timmy more. And that's not bad because everybody has their favorites. I've got my favorite out of all my kids, but it doesn't make that any different for the other ones. I still treat them all the same. I just got my favorite. It's not my favorite. It's just the one I could talk to more, I would say. The one out of the three that I could pick up and actually cry my heart out to is what I would say my favorite. I don't really have a favorite, but yeah, it's all he's known. You're right. His mama's probably what keeps him safe, man. No, there's only one break in. We're just discussing the one. Just one, Monica.
Going on, guys. I said, I'm going to go up, talk to Lorraine, and have that moment with her before I ask about the camper. What pissed me off is
what?
When I did that, after I did that, I said, Larry, who's in the camper? Nobody's in the camper. Larry, who's in the camper? I didn't even play it off. I just kept going. It was going to lie to me. I went back and rewatched. There was a guy that has a channel.
Right, Regina?
YJ the author, I think. He was the...
Let me look this channel up. YJ the author. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. His most popular video is about the Whittakers. Okay. It talks about... Oh, no, he's got some... Seems like he got some good content. Ain't talked about him in a while though. Shout out to YJ the author. AD, I just want to say I appreciate you for always speaking out and keeping it real. I appreciate you, Hillbilly. Likewise. I seen Ashley Fitzgerald was in here last night and posted on Facebook about the break-in. Shout out to her. She's another one that don't really get involved in all the mixed up bullshit. She just puts the content out, bro. And I don't hate on that. I don't hate on that at all. As a nurse myself, I'm required to turn in a family like the Whittakers. They need this for a long time, so I don't blame Eric at all. The Whittakers have had enough money to buy a home, but instead, well, you got a right to think that way too. And you get it from a good place, I can tell.
Closest one on his coverage, guys. I want you to know, bud, I was really respected your work. You were about 95%.
Go interview with
so
him.
Much. The internet's loose and people make your accusations in the comments. You have no idea what you're talking about, and you're about to get the true story. Once I find out what's going on, everything that
Let's have it, bro.
The dark will come to the light. And I think it's about to now. I beg anybody that is involved with what's going on right now.
Right here.
I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide. I forgot what I was talking about. There is so much. I don't know what's going to happen. When I know, I will let you know. But here's the thing. When Adult Protection Services came down there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that the Whittakers are some scammy, lying. You know what I mean? Doesn't make me not love them, though. I guess I'm just a different breed of person. Call me old school. I don't know. But you can still have care for someone and think that you want the best for them, even though you know they're a certain way. You know what I mean? It's like they're down there. They love BJ to death. They ain't kicking BJ out for nothing. But look what BJ does to them because they love BJ to death. That's just real, true, honest, and open and being straight up. Like, yeah, I know that they've probably been lying and scamming a little, you know, and you know, but look what they've had is nothing. So everything they get, they've probably had to lie, cheat, and scam for. So it's probably all they know. I'm not laughing because it's funny, though.
Betty told them about the abuse and everything that was going on. When BJ showed back up in that house, guys, and you know how many people I've been watching in the comments saying they was going to report it? It was inevitable. They can only get so many calls before they have to act. And I'm going to tell you, they weren't going out of their way, but every time I see Ray, he is sitting in his own urine. Feces all over
Not
him.
good.
Lorraine has been trying to tell me something about her head for months. And then when Lorraine starts trying to tell me, I get told some BS excuse about a bee sting. And I've asked Lorraine, it's on video. Lorraine, is that from a bee sting? No. But here's the one that really got me.
I bet so too.
And then the court order, right? While I'm out there doing this with the Amish, getting the permits,
I think so too.
made to think, oh, it's your fault. You knew when it was not. I said 10 days from the very beginning. I found out. It's public record. Make a call. You'll find out. They told her they would give her a continuance. She denied it for BJ.
So you're supposed to hate her for that?
Denied it. She said the abuser could stay at the house.
You know what that right there would tell me? Okay, well, still got to build this house that I said I was going to do for this family. Like it or not, I got to do this for Betty. I got to do this for Ray. I got to do this for Timmy. I got to do this for Lorraine. This is what matters. They're going to be living there. You still do it, bro. I believe you still build the house. I don't believe you do all this. This was a soap opera. This was the making of a soap opera right here. Yeah, you don't always have to like someone. No, but you do love them, you know, and you do still care. You do still show, you know, you might bring it back a little bit. Like, hey, I can't give this person no money because they're just using it for drugs, but I still love them. I'm going to give them a place to sleep. I'm going to give them food for their belly, but I can't give them money. That's facts. There's a lot of people that think that exact way.
Now, when you admit that someone beat Ray, beat Timmy, beat yourself,
I don't think that's good
beat
either.
her dad, stealing copper wire, doing the things
BJ
that they're
should be
doing,
locked up for
what
her.
did you think was going to
The
happen?
West Virginia police also
I knew
failed
this
the
was
family
gonna
because they let BJ get away
And
with
they had
driving without a
nobody to
license
blame
all
but
the time.
themselves. There's
All the time she's driving without a license. All of the time. So when she does and she hurts someone, who can we sue then? Because we know Odd knows that she's driving without a license. We know the state of West Virginia knows she drives without a license. We know it. All they have to do is wait at the end of the holler and let her drive out, and she's got. Do that 3 times, she's in prison. Like, so when she finally does hurt someone from driving with a bad license, then what? West Virginia? Then what? Good point. Great point.
guys, I want to get off of here. And I promise you, you'll get more later. One of the biggest slaps in the face to Mr. Patrick over there. I get a call. From the condo where I rented the Airbnb. Patrick played on my heartstrings. I need somewhere to stay. I just want to get away for a while. I don't want no one around. I just want to get off. And you think you can get me a room up there? I was like, yeah, man, you can do that. You mind getting it in your name? Sure, Patrick. Just pay me back out of next month's money. After everything else that I've been taking care of, right? I get him a condo. He was staying right next to me in the Airbnb, guys, because he said he needed to heal. That condo was freaking trashed, man. Hold on, I'll get to all that in a little bit. I'm getting information about what's going on, and I've got a lot to go through, guys. That condo was trashed. Dog poop, chewing tobacco all over the pillows, the walls, you name it, pills all over the floor. Don't worry, I've got the video. The back doors were left wide open. When he got out, Moose was with him and his other dog. And I said, Patrick.
That's what I said.
No, you got that dog with you.
That's exactly what I said, darling.
Oh, yeah.
Look, that's the only if I have with Eric, y'all. It's it. Is why did he wait so long to call CPS or APS? Do I believe APS has a right to take the family and what they did? Yeah. Yeah, they were living foul. Then you got the reports of abuse. But why wait till then? Why wait till you get all in your feelings? It's like, what? Like, just walk away, bro. I know you had all these social medias made about him and you would probably look like shit for walking away. I know. But it would have been an all right thing to do, bro.
I told him. No, they didn't. Not only that, he goes and puts them on the kitchen counter in this brand new renovated
Right, Angela?
Decorations for the condo that became spittoons, diapers on the floor, stains all over the couch, pills all over the floor. Literally, I don't know. How do you get snuff on couches, countertops, like everywhere? The kitchen sink was full of it.
Good
Big
point,
wads of
CG.
it all over the floor. Poop all over the back deck. And guess whose name it was in, guys? You guys think you know. You have no idea what I've been through up here. And I'm a good friend. I wanted him to get better.
No, I didn't see any pics.
This is his record.
There's no way that's his record, guys. There's no way. That's a flat out lie. There's no way. The only way that's his record is if you went and got every piece of paper from that record. On every one of them. There's no way. My record trumps fucking Trump's fucking Patrick's times 10, and mine ain't even that thick. Like, come on, man. This is show right here. That's show. Man, nobody's gonna leave drugs laying around the house either. Some of the things I just believe, I don't listen to. But that's not his fucking record. I mean, unless you got every piece of paper is with everything, maybe. But I don't think so. Even then. There's no, there has to be everything involved with each case. And I know how he got that. He got it from that cop dude. Because I see the front of the paperwork. Look, let me see if I can. So you can tell it's court because it has the seals. See the seal on the top right side of the paper?
It's like a freaking Bible.
I'm sorry to say that's probably every charge with all of the paperwork in each charge. But that you don't need all that to prove somebody. You just cop gave him that.
I'd like to say something. His mom and sister, his family are good
Listen
people,
to this.
and she's went through the loss of 2 of her sons, and I hate for this to happen. I really do. But
What?
and then I found pleading guilty to stalking and sexual crimes just last month, and Timmy's in Victoria's.
Dude, you knew this before you got involved with him. I'm sorry. Here's the problem I don't like with this is that all of these things are something that Eric should have known before getting involved as much as he did. And that right there is just bad judgment from you. That shouldn't be brung out now because that's your fault for not checking in and checking to see if this dude's worth the fuck or not. Right? Before I go get involved in building someone a new home and shit, don't you think I'm going to run your name, see if you're a good dude? Maybe you possibly could have changed. How much time has it been since your last arrest? Okay, you could have changed. I'm cool with that. But then you wait until everything goes ham and you go, oh, look at all this. Look at this. Look at this. Those are things that you were complacent with. You were complacent with them while doing it until it blew up and now you're not. That is rat snake shit, bro. That is the snakiest kind of person to have around. That right there. You might as well be an informant. That's informant type shit. Collect all this evidence about you and then be friendly with you in your face. And then when everything goes south, start fucking dogging you. What's up, Miss Holly Jolly Jean? I threw that in there. Sorry. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you jumping out the bushes. Everybody's welcome. Come up out the bushes, y'all. We're nice people. Yeah, he knew he was turning. He knew right now. And that's informant shit, bro. Collecting all this evidence, bitching about the air conditioner, but he's got air conditioner videos of him. Ha 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 ha! I put this air conditioner in for the Whittakers. But then after it all blew up on him, he had shit to say about all that. It's like, come on, man. Save it. Save it. I'm no offense to my ladies out there, but that's what bitches do. I'm sorry.
Secret just a few days ago, and we're getting him to take pictures with women while he's in it too.
There ain't nothing wrong with fucking
I'm a little
Victoria's
hot right
Secret.
now, guys.
Timmy is 46 years
I
old.
could go on. I'm about to go find out what's going on with that family.
Timmy's
I could care less
46,
about
bro.
social media. I haven't been on here doing the gimmick or the YouTube. I knew when this happened, the YouTube was probably going away, and it sucks. I put a lot of work behind it, and I'm a very passionate guy. The whole time I was up here, I was busting my ass, not even hardly sleeping.
I hope he does
taking
spill the
money out of
beans.
my pocket, and then having someone do that to me. That's how I get repaid.
He's emotionally involved.
I don't know how they could look at them. And you know what? After everything I did for that family, the movies, the new clothes, all of it, I never heard a thank you.
Ugh.
And I don't do it for the thank you. I literally have done stuff like this all my life, guys. If you think this is about the likes, clicks, and views, you don't know me much. I already had a platform, and I really would much rather be at home, and I didn't want to be on, so I don't even want to be on it here now. But this is what happens. And what sucks is now the whole thing is about scandal instead of the family getting the home they deserve. They literally had a log cabin built by the Amish about to happen. Free. You guys don't know the half of it. I tried to cover for you, Patrick. I tried to cover for you. I hope you would get better. I really did. You aren't even supposed to be at that concert. Ray had an orthopedic visit the day
You're
before.
not even supposed to be at that
and
concert.
You
were not even supposed to be at that concert. What kind of shit is that? That still blows me away to this day. Who the fuck are you going to tell me I can't go enjoy my night out? Suck my balls, left or right. Don't miss the scrotum or the taint. Like, geez, man. Like, who the fuck you think you are? You wasn't supposed to be at that concert. You wasn't supposed to be there, baby. You wasn't supposed to be at that concert. You broke your damn leg. Fucking what? He broke his leg in a fucking what's that called? Side by side. You think he was mosh pitting at the hoedown? I don't think they mosh pit at the fucking banjo hoedown. They do a different kind of dance, like it's with their feet. It's like almost like tap. Yeah, it's not mosh pitting, no, Eric. Who the fuck you think you are, bro? Like you're on contract to not play sports while not playing sports. Who do you think you are, Ben Roethlisberger, motherfucker? You ain't supposed to ride a motorcycle while you on contract. This fucking Whittaker contract's $1 billion contract. We can't have you hurt, Patrick. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, he's going to be their number one witness. No doubt about it. A witness number one right here, bro. We're going to watch it, though. I'm going to watch. I'm going to report. God, I'm so happy I live a good life and I'm not into this shit now. I'm so happy I don't do anything to break the law. I don't fucking get in trouble. Like, there's so much better to life than that shit, bro. I'm so happy I don't fucking get my ass out there in them streets fucking off. Fuck that shit.
One thing to do, get Ray to the orthopedic visit. I came all the way up here from Georgia, and you told me I would not be able to get him a doctor's appointment. And I said that was the whole reason I was coming up here. And you said, you're not from West Virginia. It don't work that way up here. You're from Georgia. We don't just get visits like that. I had Ray at the doctor the next day, guys. He had an orthopedic visit. And Patrick was the one supposed to take him. Ray didn't make that orthopedic visit.
I can go in the hospital and say I'm somebody and they'll accept me. I tried that the other day. I asked the hospital when I went that day, matter of fact, can I just come in here and not have an ID? They said yes. So you don't have to have an ID. He's a liar. Like everybody thinking that Ray needed an ID to go to the doctor or any of that, that's a lie. You don't. All you need is yourself to walk into the ER and they will fucking help you. They'll figure all the rest out later. That's what the lady literally told me, dude. They have to accept anybody that comes in needing help, regardless of who they are. That's the truth. So I was wondering it too. Can you go to the doctor without an ID? Can you go this without an ID? Can you go here without an ID? Yes. I'm sure if you can go to the hospital without an ID, you can go to the doctor office without an ID because it's just an office. So yeah, he could go to the doctor without an ID. All they had to do was get him there and do it. Yeah, it just depends. I mean, a doctor's office can put you in whenever they want, actually. It's their office. But, you know, he went to like I think it was like a quick care or whatever. But I too also wondered if you can go to the doctor without an ID. And the ER literally told me, yes, absolutely, that they have a duty to to attend to anybody that walks through that door needing help. Yeah. Yeah, she said they'll figure out all of the who they are, how they are, why they came. They'll figure all that out after they start to help you. It just depends on the doctor because the doctor charges, right? So like if he don't want to charge you, he don't really have to take your ID. So that's what makes it different. Like a hospital, it's like state or city run, you know. But a doctor's office, a doctor can come see you at home, write you a script, and then you could go fill your script like seeing a doctor. You know, it's just they do it there, and then they charge your insurance and all that. So if you don't have an insurance card, you could still be seen. It's up to the doctor. Now, you can walk in right off the streets with absolutely nothing in your possession, and they will help you. No insurance card, no social security number, no shoes, no shirt. You still get service. Yeah, most doctors won't, Regina. Most doctors won't, but they will, and they can. So they just got lucked up, went into a family quick care, and that's good that they did. I'm not knocking it. Those three need medical attention, bro. Timmy's poor toes, man. Timmy's poor feet, bro. That's the biggest thing I wanted Timmy's help with was his feet. Because when they actually showed his feet, man, it's got to be so fucking painful to walk, bro. And we need our feet to walk. I'm lying. I did have another surgery. I had a foot surgery, but I was awake during that, so it don't feel like a surgery to me. But yeah, he needs his feet, man. And when they went and got him shoes and showed how his feet were like curled up under his fucking, like his freaking foot, it made me feel so bad for him. Yeah, but they don't have to have them. Homeless people do it every day. You're right. They go in there and get help every day. But they will charge you in the end. They'll send that bill somewhere. And remember, that video made them thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's so, my God, dude. I just want his feet fixed. You know, maybe they won't never be able to fix them, but he needs some fucking help, man. Because them poor feet, we need them to walk. My feet were bothering me one time, and they called it something where my side of my right pinky toe, the bone came out just a little bit farther on the right side, so they cut me open and they shaved it. Literally shaved my bone down. I was awake through the whole thing. It didn't hurt or nothing. But that's another surgery I did have. I only had 2 surgeries. I had my face and neck stitched up one time at the ER. Yeah, they can't turn anyone down. They have to help you. Yep. Yeah, they give bogus names, fucking all kinds of shit. Oh yeah. That's why, like, before they like send you upstairs to keep you, they'll probably identify you before they do all that, so they know where to send the shit to. Hospitals have to serve you. They do learn to balance different, but you know it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt though. I see how he walks. It's different. He walks on like his tippy toes, like it's a ball of his feet. Poor Timmy, man. God bless his fucking soul, dude.
You've been asking the questions to the wrong guy here, but I've got your answers. And I really hoped he was going to straighten up, guys, but this has been going on for years.
What? What's been going on years? Braces to help him walk different. Neuropathy. Ooh-wee. My brother's he's like missing 3 toes on one, or 4 toes on one foot. He's got neuropathy and he's diabetic. He's poor guy's got a pacemaker and everything. I'm gonna lose him next. I feel like I'm gonna lose him next.
I feel. But I've been leaving you breadcrumbs all along. I was afraid this was going to happen.
Does anybody know when Patrick started filming Timmy? Does anybody know that time? Susan, you know? Bambi, maybe? Jessica, anybody know that time? Unless he was talking about his whole record, because that's what he held up, his whole record. I want to know, when did Timmy first appear on the Patrick program? That's my big question. In June? So from June, when did he appear? I seen on Facebook that it was May. Okay. So it's got to be things that Patrick was doing before Eric came along. Has to be. Or while he was still there and he was catching. Eric could be catching a lot of shit Patrick was doing too and gave it all to them. Let me change my cartridge out. I want a different vape. I don't really care for this liquid. That's what I'm thinking. When he realized he can make money from it. Good point, chicken butt. Good point. I knew that much, man. The charges state that the date it starts. Okay. June. Oh, shit. Leaving breadcrumbs. You think he set Patrick up? You think that was the deal? Lorraine's feet are the same way. I didn't know that, Kimberly. Oh, man. Poor things. They do. They need him. I agree. I agree. I agree totally, chicken butt. I agree he will be testifying. Damn, I just got dizzy as fuck. I agree he will be testifying, that's for sure. Damn.
I'll give you this much, and then I'll give you some more later. The first time I was up here, after we recorded that interview on YouTube, meet Patrick and Eric. Next thing I know, he is in the parking lot of the hotel at the Skyline, cussing up a storm. Come up here, MF, or you know what, I'll beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? When I walk outside, he just throws the phone at me. He's like, here, you take care of it. Take care of what? I have no idea what I'm running into, guys. No idea. I get on this phone and the guy starts cussing at me, and I said, you better watch yourself there, dude. You don't know who you're talking to. And like, I'm not trying to get involved in this, but tell me what's going on. That guy's on there trying to act like a saint. He owes my 73-year-old grandmother $1,200.
That's what else happened too. The people in the town went against Patrick. That's also what happened too. People didn't want to see Patrick doing this. There was people that didn't like Patrick at all. There still are. And maybe they have a good reason. I don't know of those reasons though. I have yet to have anyone contact me saying Patrick did this to me, Patrick did that to me. He's a piece of shit, motherfucker. I don't know. I've never had anybody do it. It's all been like judgments. I'm not. I don't know, really, Monica. I'm not. I'm still like.
Dollars he stole from her. As I look over and he's leaning over the railing, I said, this guy just said you stole from his grandmother. Is that true? Nods his head yes. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Damn, man.
What have I got myself into? I wanted to get in my car and take off. And I was this close, but I said, he told me the truth. As unflattering as the truth was, he told me the truth. And I really thought he loved Timmy, and people can change.
That's true, man.
Now, that guy that he owed that money to his grandmother, I'm sure you'll probably end up watching this. But it's not just that, guys. Donation money. You name it. Getting people.
There it is, man. You hear it? There it is. Let's bring that on back some, y'all.
To pay for FaceTime and Timmy. Oh my God. It goes on. Now
That was it, y'all. You heard it. You heard it. Donation. Hold on. Hold on.
And I was this close, but I said, he told me the truth. As unflattering as the truth was, he told me the truth, and I really thought he loved Timmy, and people can change. Now, that guy that he owed that money to his grandmother, I'm sure you'll probably end up watching this. But it's not just that, guys. Donation money, you name it. Getting people to pay for FaceTime and Timmy. Oh my God. It goes on. Now I'm getting filters. So, yeah, have fun. It's funny. I got to get out of here. There's nothing funny about this. I don't know how, why does a filter?
Yeah, that one fraud thing is going to be the one phone thing, probably Timmy. Sounds like, because it was only Timmy he used, right? It wasn't neither one of them, but because he was 5 counts of everything else. So that one right there is probably your Timmy time. Yep. I can bet you that's it right there. The fraudulent schemes, if you think about it, if it's not the Timmy time, then it should have been. If I'm thinking the way that what I thought it was just because he used the cell phone device, right? But that would have been for all 5 of them then. But it's just one. So that's got to be the Timmy time. It's got to be. Think they wanted Patrick? Eric had his people donating to his dad talk and his own apps on the Whittaker page, YouTube. Ooh. I forgot about that. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. You know what? Let me say this right first, Susan. Yes, I do think it's like that when they're not giving fucking Timmy the money. But if Timmy would have been getting this bread, that would have been a good way of Timmy making money, man. Timmy should have been getting all that money. What's up, Axel? Timmy time money should have been Timmy's money. Period. Man, dude. I wouldn't watch Eric anyways. You donated to Dad Talks Venmo? No. The Dad Talk content just isn't anything I'm going to watch. I think he's a little misogynistic. It's not always the woman, man. I think that's where his content's geared at.
Pop up on a Facebook Live. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to spill the beans. And to Patrick's mom and sister, I'm sorry. You guys don't deserve this. But Patrick, you need to go on and tell the truth.
I got Venmos, Cash Apps, Chimes, what else? Super chats, memberships, all that. But I'm not frauding anyone though. Because it goes to me. Me and me only, chat. Well, I do giveaways over here too. I do giveaways.
Ever sent money to this family outside the one time I asked you to send money for the Airbnb, and as soon as I got what I needed, I went on there and said, stop sending money. I've got what I needed. Anybody ever sent money to this family, put it down in the comments. We need to know where that money came from. Well,
that was police talk right there. We need to know. He's already working. He was already working right there. He was already working. Yes, 2 times.
want 100% of it accounted for, because I don't think I've been told the truth, and I don't think the family has either. If you ever sent money, put it down in the comments. What was done in the dark, it's time for it to come to light. I blew the whistle in a group with people that I found out were paying FaceTime for Timmy not long ago and said, this is not supposed to be happening. There was lots of people involved. This is not a cash cow here. The Whittakers are very easy to manipulate people, and they get a lot of attention. The worst drug on the face.
That was weird. That was weird. Let me see if I can find that. I just had a comment that said, I watched them drive away. I don't know what that meant. No, you can't get my email address. Goodness gracious.
Earth is attention, guys. You think crystal meth and crack and all that's bad? The things that people will do for attention will blow your freaking mind. And the last thing in the face of this earth you're ever going to see me do is take advantage of a special needs family. This was.
Oh, whoa. So you're saying Patrick was on drugs? So is that what he kind of said?
People, and they get a lot of attention. The worst drug on the face of this earth is attention, guys.
Okay.
You think crystal meth?
Okay, he said attention.
And all that's bad. The things that people will do for attention will blow your freaking mind. And the last thing in the face of this earth you're ever going to see me do is take advantage of a special needs family. This was going on before I got involved. I was asked to get involved, and I gladly accepted.
Yeah, you just can't be charging everything back. That can get you in trouble too. Understand that too. If you start doing chargebacks on shit that you really did give away, they can get you in trouble too, because that's frauding as well. They can say, well, you're just lying and trying to get your money back. So you got paid. You got to be real careful with that chargeback shit. I've seen people get in trouble over it. Be real careful with the chargeback shit. I understand why you would do it. I get it. I'm just saying, be real careful, because I thought about it too. But you, like, if you can prove that she got the service and you did this and it was just a donation, like, that's the problem. Then they can fraud, get you for trying to fraud. Well, I don't think they have much of a case without Eric, because the rest of them are incapacitated. They can't really talk for themselves. Yeah, he reached out to Patrick. That's a fact. I had that message. That is true. He reached out to Patrick after giving Patrick money to a Venmo, to a GoFundMe account. And then Patrick brung him on. Help his defense.
But I've got to look at myself in the mirror at the end of the night, and I got kids that I want to show them the right way. And this is the last thing I wanted for my babies, is to be in a public spot putting up with crap like this. But I'm not leaving Timmy. I don't know where, I don't know how, but I'm going to find you, buddy. I'm coming, and you guys can bet on that.
Well, we'll see if he sticks to his word. We'll see if he sticks to his word. Think you got a nice vacay? That would be in trouble for him, huh? That's what it should be. Snide, crooked man, like a politician. Yeah. I know, Peachy. He's a rat for sure. Nothing respectable out of this. I mean, I guess it's somewhat respectable if you think you're saving the three by end up getting into fucking housing and like taking them away. Where I'm from, you don't take people away from their families, bro. Not without clear evidence. Like, if there's clear evidence, if there's clear evidence that they were being beat on, then there's a big reason to remove them, right? I mean, there's a big reason to remove the family if there's clear evidence of it. I never seen clear evidence of it. Not from what I've seen on camera. What they see on the other side, though, I don't know. I've never seen clear evidence. Y'all giving Eric hell. That part is on APS. I know, man. Someone would have been charged, Pam. That could be true too. I mean, that's what I don't like. Then that would be they're removing them clearly off the situation that they're in, right? If they can't find clear physical abuse, that means that they're removing them from Jesus Christ. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Preparing for potential power outages. Great. Potential internet outages. Great. Needs to stay away from Timmy. And he did comment you didn't do anything wrong. Oh. Was it true or a rumor when it went around that Eric got donated tickets to Disney meant for Timmy and ended up going and taking his family instead? Just wondering. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about that, Miss Holly Jean. That's the first time I heard that. So I'm not sure. Think things wasn't going his way. He flipped on the whole family. Looks that way, don't it? They removed them for neglect, exploitation, and suspected abuse. Makes sense. Yeah, they could have charged Betty and Larry. That's true. But they're incapacitated too, so they went ahead and charged Patrick with all of them. What the fuck, man? State should have helped. I remember the tickets, him saying he was getting them, but that's all I remember. Still tattletale bitch. Yeah, I mean, regardless of how we look at it, Eric was going to get paid from this too. Right? He went down there, signed a contract for 30%. So I don't know how like they don't get him for fraud because he signed a contract to make money from them, bro. Like you literally came down with the contract and an attorney. Yeah, it's fucking 32 feels like 2. God damn. Eric did get paid. He only snitched when he knew he was about to get caught. Ooh, we no telling what things were donated. We'll never know. We'll never know. I hope nobody sent a PS5. Send it to me. I'll use that motherfucker. Send me a PS5. Nobody loves me that much. They love Timmy though. I'll throw a fit. Come on, guys. I PS5. I want to play PS5 too. Get the fuck out of here. Eric covered his tracks. It's looking like it, don't it? Patrick did request the PS5. I'm not frauding though. I'll use it. I'll use the shit out of it. I promise. Eric still had a page open. Eric had lots of pages open. Yeah, me too, Susan. I'm for Timmy. At this point, I'm for Timmy and Ray and Lorraine, man. Betty too. I just think Betty's majorly influenced by Larry. That's just my thoughts. Need dog food? Yeah, let's start there. I need kitty. No, I got cat food. AD needs food. I got food. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, you guys. Every other group freaks out if you say anything at all against Eric. Why? We're on Facebook. You can say whatever you want about him. You can say whatever you want about Patrick. This is your choice. I don't see the reason to even take sides, though. There shouldn't even been no side taken from the beginning. There should have just been, let's get to what they have to say. Let's find it all out. Let's get them talking. Too bad Eric didn't start saying stuff. I bet he will, though. Give that money. They all should get the money. If the crime was against all 5 of them, then all of them should get the money, I think. Split all the money up 5 ways. And whatever that is whatever that is. I don't know what it is at this point. It can't do nothing but have gained money from them. They don't allow them in there. Nope. Not in any prisons I know of. Eric had a good lawyer too. Yeah, Eric came prepared. He had an attorney from the get-go. That's what I think. I think they started off wrong anyways. I think if they really wanted to do this, they should have sunk their own money into it first. Paid for their own attorney, paid to have the right contract drawn up, paid to have everything done right, and then got involved with them. Not get involved with them and say, hey, give us all this money so we can set up a trust, and then just give us this so we can do this. No, you got to do all that prior to then asking. That's how I feel. They just kind of did it on a whim. The state will take it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, give it all to him. All of them but BJ. It's probably might what happened. Never know, though. Timmy was the star. A lot of people love Betty, though. A lot of people love Lorraine and Ray. There was a lot of different people that didn't think Timmy was their favorite. I'm going to be honest. I think the other 2 are old. Timmy has a lot of life left in him still. And I think Timmy could be taught how to be a productive person, I think. I think he could be taught how to get up every day, wash his face, brush his teeth. Or, I don't think he has much teeth, but get up, wash his face, wash off, get your day started. I think he could be a perfect member of society. But he has to be taught. He has to be taught more normal things. But I honestly, truly believe that Timmy could do it. Some of them are like level 1s and shit. Yeah, some of them you can. Like level 1s, less restrictive prisons. I'm blown away by what they get now. They get like tablets and all kinds of shit in all of the prisons. You're assigned one. Like it's your tablet. It's kind of setting the inmates down a little bit. They're like less active. They're like always on their tablets and shit. Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, Sarah. You little birthday girl. How's your day? It was Sarah's birthday, y'all. Jimmy's teeth gone. Ray was your favorite, Abby? That's sweet. My favorite was Timmy, but I think that's a lot of people's favorites. I love them all generally, though. Like they're sweet souls. I think I think she's a sweetheart too. She's just easily influenced, and I haven't I haven't come to terms on how I feel about Larry yet. I haven't. I'm never going to be like mean though. I think Larry just needs to get more of a backbone. No, everybody gets one, Chris. They're distributed like everybody gets one. So it's like assigned to you. It's got like the number, like the numbers on it are assigned to you, as if you had a cell phone on the streets. But they're just restricted. You can't like go live. You can't like do a lot of shit on it. Scared or stupid? I don't think it's stupid. I think it's easily influenced. You know what I mean? Just to fit in or something. Just because that's how they live. I don't know. It's kind of odd. No, I think everybody in the jail gets one, so you don't have to loan yours out. Everybody has one. Eric's mom worked for the state. His goal was break up the family, then try to gain custody of Timmy, and it backfired like everything. Hoo-wee, boy. -20 tonight, -35 tomorrow. It's going to be really, really cold all the rest of the year, rest of the month. I mean, you guys be safe. You go out, take fucking blankets with you. Be safe. Just think ahead. Take jumper cables. Make sure you got a spare tire. Maybe get you some of those hand warmers at the gas station. You know, definitely, y'all. Make sure your phone's charged. Make sure you got you a charger. I got all that shit in my car. I don't think I got a blanket though. I need to put a little blanket in there in my underneath my back seat or something. Yes, they can get on the internet. They're just not allowed to like look conversate with us. It's all restricted. Like their YouTube, it's all restricted. They can only go to certain channels. It's like really, really, it's really, really restricted. Yeah, put food and water, definitely. Definitely. Hello, hello, Brooklyn. Hi, Brooklyn. Stay in school. Yay! Don't drive. I drove yesterday. That was the day before yesterday. I did good. I hadn't drive since I got all sick and shit. But I did all right. No sleep till Brooklyn. No sleep till. You're walking for help. What if you're way out there, man? And you're cold, dude. Get you a blanket wrap around you when you're walking, bro. Why wouldn't you? It's Timmy's money. So Patrick's house seems to have been broken into. Who you think done it? Yeah, don't drive in a blizzard for sure. I don't think we're going to get a blizzard. I think it's just going to be astronomically fucking cold. Like, I may go to the store tonight. I don't know. Well, I don't want to go today. I don't need to go today. I don't need to go. I don't need to go anywhere. That's why I may just chill online with y'all. How many people we got in here? 173. How y'all living today? Did you hear that we acquired Greenland and everybody everybody thought that we were really going to go storm Greenland and take it over, y'all. Donald Trump is something else, bro. He literally was just talking about getting minerals. But we acquired a lot of minerals from Greenland, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. They got food buffet. They got fucking order out and shit. You could get like KFC, fucking what was the other one he said? Little Caesars. That was one of them. He said there was a few you could order from. It's like every month. They hike up the price on it like crazy. You taking a bubble bath? Not with my kitty cat. Kitty cat getting wet. I'm sorry. Sorry. No sleep too. Brooklyn. Beastie Boys are awesome, man. Mr. Bubble. Just don't use no fucking bath salts. Oh man. You could get Papa John's or Subway. I think Subway was one, he said. Or I don't know, it was Little Caesars, KFC. There was other ones too. And then they have once a week a hot cart comes in where he can order wings, like quesadillas. I'm like, damn, man, they just want you to spend all your money. He was like, I know, man, this fucking shit's ridiculous. We're gonna live good in the joint. He said every 6 months there's this thing you can order online, and it's like a different packs, different package sizes. You know what I mean? It's got like sweats in it, socks like crazy, some deodorants, a lot of shit, man. Like, and then you could give it to your person like once every 6 months outside of what they can already get. The only thing I was really into when I was locked away was books. I ordered a lot of books. I sent a lot of books home. My library used to be big, y'all. I had a huge library of books of just what I've bought, what I obtained. I like books. I did when I was locked up big time. Yeah, care packages. It's not really like a vacation, but you can make it like that if you don't have a lot of time. But I mean, it does suck to have your freedom taken away from you, and it's expensive as fuck. Definitely, it's expensive to live that way for sure in jail. If you want those finer things, it's expensive. So anybody on the streets is gonna be like, God damn. I think one of those clear TVs is like what, 300 something fucking dollars for those one little bitty fucking 13-inch clear TV. We've only had snow on the ground twice here, and it was very little. That's all I did. I worked out and read books, man. Only time I read a lot when I was going to sleep. So I read like, I don't know, an hour before bed every night. Felt like a camp. It could be. You'd be that dude. Well, there's a bunch of those dudes walking around. Trust me. You walk my first time walking in, I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers walking around with their shirts off the size of fucking Goliath and shit, dude. Been working out for 20 years straight, bro. It's like, Jesus Christ. Cut that shit away, bro. First come out of there chiseled. Chiseled, bro. I can hear kids outside playing. There's somebody's got a kitty cat in one of the apartments around me that's meowing at night, and my cat is on it. You can hear it going. I got fucking maybe it's in heat or something. Spend 46,000 in 2 years in prison. I bet. I bet. But that's living life. Read a lot of books. I read the Bible and did Bible study every morning after breakfast. Yeah. You get into like a little like a daily routine is what you try to do. You try to get yourself a daily routine, and that's what you do daily at that time every day. Nothing else gets in the way of it because you're literally there every day anyway. So you get a daily routine down that what you're doing every day, where you wake up at this time, you do this right after you wake up, you do this after that, this after that, this after that, this after that, that after that. And it's like a routine, man. You don't skip a beat. And you get designed for that. You do. And then you get out, and then that routine's gone, and you don't know how to you don't know how to act. You just don't know how to act. And some people go back to jail instead of getting it together on the outside. Institutionalized is a very real thing. I got a homie that can't stay out of jail. He's in prison right now. He's not coming home until 2032, I think. That's fucking like 7, 8 years, I think. 6 years? Yeah, 6 years. 2032. That's his earliest out date. He's got all that time to fuck up, too. Eric has an 8-year-old, hasn't done nothing to do with her, but he wants Timmy. Yeah, I don't really want to dive into his personal life because I think it's something as a content creator I shouldn't do. But if that's the case, like you as the viewers can feel your way. I think it's shitty. It would be more upsetting to his daughter, right? To know that you didn't do shit for me, but you're willing to take on this grown ass old man. Yeah. I got a buddy, he can't stay out of prison, bro. I think he was only out this time before he went back like 4 months, 5 months or some shit. Hell, he even got out. He got out on work release, past work release, and then like 4 months later, he was in prison again. I think it's done turned insane, hasn't it? I don't know what to think of it all, bro. Patrick's house getting broke into. Everybody kind of knows who did it if that's what happened. I think it's pretty sure that Patrick's house is broken into. Yeah, they do all that kind of shit, Susan. Send me money for this, send me money for that. I used to do it. You have to find some way of doing your time, man, when you're locked away. That's why I decided don't do the crime, don't do the time, right? If you don't do the crime, you ain't got to do no time. Stay your ass at work or home. Stay at work or go home, right? Keep your ass at home. If you know you're prone to like getting in trouble and shit, just find you a new set of friends too. That might help. Son got 100 a month. That's it. That's pretty good money for him, though. He could survive on that. He could survive on that. That's awfully sweet of you, though, to do, because that probably helped him a ton. Honestly, 100 a month, that man could survive on that. Yeah, I just don't want to dive into his personal life. You know, I want to keep that kind of respect level up because I don't want anybody doing it to me. I mean, there ain't much you can say besides like I had problems raising my daughter at first. You know, I got into a lot of trouble. My daughter's grandmother had to take her. And when I got out, I mean, I always tried to be in her life no matter what. I was always around, but at first we struggled. It wasn't until around 13 we started to get it in order. You know, it was real early on. I had her. Then ended up going to prison. So she had to go with her grandmother. And then it just kind of went downhill after that because she went to the opposite side of the family. I had my daughter when I went to prison, but she ended up going to the opposite side of the family. And then when that happened, it turned into shit for me. When I got out, I was put on child support while I was in prison. And while I was in prison, every day racked up on me. So when I got out, I was already in the rearages, and they didn't give a fuck. So I battled with them until she was 18. But we're all gravy. We all good. Yep. Every time you get moved, you got to start all over. Yep. Gotta send money again. Yeah, I think if you're prone to staying in trouble just because you're maybe a follower, you're not a leader. Because most of the time, you're usually following. Change the friends that you're around. Change your friend group is number one. Sometimes ditching them all is the greatest thing. Just being you. Fuck a friend. If you can't do it on your own, you shouldn't even have a friend anyway. Ditching your friend group, staying your ass at work, having a job, having a home to go to, and to stay your ass in the house, man. I'm talking to my youngsters. I'm not talking to my aged veterans here. We know better. Yeah, I didn't pay anything on parole, but on probation and house arrest, hell yeah. It was fucking $24 a day on house arrest. A day. To be fair, anyone who has been following the Whittaker story knew that Patrick was locked up and could have been anyone. Yeah, it's very true. Very, very true. But it is somebody you know that knows you're gone. That's very true. I'm not saying it's anybody for sure. I knew it was going to happen, though. I kind of knew this was going to happen. Watch, they'll say I did it now. I got him from Indiana. Son did $72 a month. Begged her to change her phone number. I think Betty and them should change their number, to be honest. I think that'd be good for them. If they don't want this, like they don't want people bothering them. Or do they truly want people bothering them? If you don't, then you would change your fucking number, right? That's how I feel. You obviously don't mind it. Because by now, I would have changed that shit. What do you think is going to happen to the person if Patrick finds out? That's up to Patrick. I don't even want to talk about that. That's a crime. Patrick's going to know who did it in his own gut. Your gut's always right anyway. You got me on camera? Uh-oh. Fuck. You guys got any plans today, tonight, this weekend? Playoff fucking Sunday coming up, ain't it? Ow. Playoff Sunday, baby. Dude, almost half the arrests that are in West Virginia has been ICE. Dead serious. Like almost half of everybody arrested in West Virginia this past week has been ICE related. Really? Damn, Nicole. I had a cool parole officer my last time. He was cool as shit. I flunked for weed and everything. He didn't give a fuck. That was 15 years ago, too. They used to care about that shit. He didn't mind at all. As long as I stayed out of trouble, he didn't give a fuck what I did. And got you worried about weather? Don't worry, Susan. It is going to be bad, though. It is. It's going to be bad out, guys. Like my forecast, it's not cute. Oh, no. Like, so tomorrow, it's going to be 8 for the high. Then 11, then 15. And then 8, 21, 15, 11, 10. It's going to be cold, man. I know. I hate being stuck inside, too. I wish I would go to my fucking job and work. I want to get out of the house. I just don't got nothing to do. I should just pop up over my homie's house and sit around his place for a while, but I don't know. I get fucking bored. And I just come right back home to boredom. We are praying we can watch the playoffs, but according to the forecast, we are in the war zone. At least an inch of ice. God dang. Dude, when there's ice that comes down, y'all stay in the house. Just find something cozy to put on. You know, light the fire if you got a fireplace. Stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to lose power or internet. That's all that matters to me. Hell, without power, we don't have internet. Yeah, keep power. And we need our internet. God, I'm gonna have to get out, man. Because what's tomorrow gonna be? What did I say? It's 32 now. Tomorrow gonna be 8. Holy fuck, it's gonna be cold. I'll probably get out later here when I get off here for a minute. I need to get some drinks in the house because it's like it's gonna be cold for some days, y'all. Yeah, if it starts icing like that, just stay in the house. Just please stay in the house, y'all. There ain't nothing worth going out. I bet the fucking store is gonna be jam packed too. Man. Chat, I can't wait to have this surgery. I honestly cannot wait. Hell yeah. That's what's up, Indian. People doxing you, Brandy? Why? Usually doxing doesn't hurt anyone but the person that does it. 90% of the time it doesn't bother anybody, and then they get the backlash for doing it. You're just a piece of shit move. I'll do it if you do it to me though. Hell yeah. I know. I can't wait. I cannot wait. They still have 4 to 6 weeks to recover, but usually I'm quicker than that. I recovered from hernia surgery in 11 days. I was back to work in 11 fucking days. My doctor was against it, and I was like, man, I'm fine. I can work. Yeah, I think I need to go to the store and get more drinks, man. I'm almost I'll be out before all this. And I definitely don't want to get out when it's fucking 8. It's going to feel like -8. Yeah, but they're just trying to make you content. That's all. Blah, blah. Shout out to the people that are just pool party. Holy shit. Holy shit. Pool party, Lady K. Fuck. Now I'm jealous. Shit. Now I'm jealous. Yo, I definitely want to give a shout out to all the content creators that are just information providers. Kind of like myself, I guess. That just care to share the information and don't care to get in the hoopla. That's what I shout out. Damn. A hot tub would be dope. I'd be in a hot tub when it's cold. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. Pick up. I could have it delivered, couldn't I? I never thought about that. When's my surgery? I think it's the end of February. I get a packet mailed out to me. It's I go the 11th. I go the 11th to have my catheter changed, and then I think the 18th or the 25th to have the surgery. One of those dates. One of them dates. I can't wait, to be honest. I cannot fucking wait. I've never been so ready in my life. Well, I have, but I've got out of prison and shit. So, but I'm ready to have this operation. See, it's weird to me because before this, I couldn't urinate, right? I was having real bad problems urinating. It was almost to the point where I couldn't urinate. It was really starting to bother me. So I went to the doctor. They put that catheter in, and it's weird to me because I've had this catheter in so long, and I have to have this surgery in order to pee again, right? But I feel like if they take this catheter out of me, I feel like I can go pee. You see what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not even injured. Like I feel like since this catheter is saving me, that I could just whip this out and go pee. I do. My baby girl. She's my baby girl. Who? Going to lift weights? Fire. 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 Yeah, I'll probably stay off live tonight. I'm probably going to, I don't know. It's up to y'all. I can get off here now or hang out with y'all for a little while, but I probably won't run a live tonight. I'm probably going to relax, chill out, hang out with me and my kitty cat. Poor guy gets on my nerves. Kitty. Where's your kitty? It's not your kitty. Nope. Deal hasn't been met yet. Yeah, I'll probably just hang out tonight. Watch TV. Not that I would be doing anything different if I was online, right? I don't know. Do any of y'all play video games? I haven't played video games in forever. Deal hasn't been met yet. I need my end of the deal. That's the deal. Is remote. My front door, I look out at the creek and my national forest starts. We live in a holler, you could say. That's so cool, Susan. That's so cool to me. I see, I'm a city slicker. I've always lived in the city. I've only lived in the country probably like 6 months out of my life. But I adore it. I do. I found out that there's not a lot to do in the country. Where in the city, there's tons of shit to do if you wanted to do something, you know. To do a call. We could do that tonight. We could do that. Play games on your pooter. Scrabble. Bejeweled. Okay. A PS5. Wade Wilson, huh? Oh, Wade Wilson. That poor fellow's going to hit the fucking hay soon, ain't he? Oh, thank you for asking, baby girl. You doing okay, Pops? Oh, they call me Pops, man. I'm not old enough to be Pops. I'm not old enough to be Pops. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I kind of like it, but I'm not old enough to be a Pops, man. There's a bunch to do in the country, just not city stuff. Good point. Good point. Very good point. I got 3 kids. I'm old enough to be Pops. I don't dislike it. I just feel like Pops is an old man word. And I fucking ain't old yet. Fucking ain't old yet, man. Yeah, there's lots of shit about Wade Wilson. He's a motherfucker. He like to be charismatic and weigh the women up, whoa the women too. That's a fact. You don't like their old lady? I use the word old lady a lot if you're my old lady. But only if you're my old lady. You feel me? You gotta be my old lady. Gotta be my old lady. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any snow. Full forecast. Maybe on Saturday and Sunday we get 2 inches, it says. 2 inches. I can handle 2. Yeah. Saturday and Sunday, all day though. 2 inches. And then no snow again. But it's gonna be colder than shit brick brass with a witch's titty with a brass bra on. It's gonna be cold as shit, bro. 30 minutes from the city. That's good. That's about where I would want to reside at. Once I get old and maybe retire, I might want to move out about 20, 30 minutes from the city. The way if I wanted to, I could mosey on into the city. But yet still have a lot of things there to do. Tattoo your own face? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Never go full blown urge. 41 below with the wind chill. Jesus Christ. I don't want to go outside. Sorry, y'all. Apologize. Orange Beach, Alabama. Why? What's there? I want to move to Miami, man. All the way down there. It's going to be warm. I like different seasons, though. I'm not going to lie. $45 below is crazy. 81. Gee, man. I feel you. Live it up, Sheila. Live it up, girl. Jeez, live it up. 1 to 3 inches. I think we're supposed to get 2. Miami's trash now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying Miami because it's the furthest down there. I would definitely be on South Beach having a fucking Corona right now. Right now. 4 p.m. Corona time. Corona time. If I have an Uber pick me up, though, I really don't got to get out in the cold, right? I don't have to do shit. I just jump in the car and go. I got lazy. 80. Son of a gun, boy. Live it up, Lady K. Live it up. It's freezing up here. You ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing shit. Down South Beach, drinking a nice cold Corona. What about those crazy fuckers that run into Lake Michigan when it's freezing fucking cold out and their little skivvies and shit? You ever seen those dudes? Bunch of men and women line up in their bathing suits and they run into the freezing ice cold Michigan, Lake Michigan. What's that? The polar plunge? Those people are nuts. Your ace. Oh, AC, huh? AC? Who wanting the Discord link? You just can't get the Discord link by asking for it. That ain't gonna work. Who's wanting it? Oh, it's you, Twist. I thought it was you. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. I got you, Twist. Anybody that becomes a member on this channel, a paid member of this channel, monthly member of this channel, please let me know so I can get you in that Discord members only chat. It goes morning, noon, and night. You might as well say it's a live chat 24/7. There you go, Twist. Sent right back to you, baby. Right there. Yeah, that polar bear plunge, that's crazy. Flying up to DC. It's going to be cold there. You're in San Diego. They don't have seasons. Yeah, it's kind of weird. No, it's not weird. It's not weird, but it's different. Like, I like the seasons, don't get me wrong, but you're not missing nothing with the weather, man. Not with the cold weather. You're really not. It's not. You're not missing shit. It's cool to see the weather's change and how it gets cooler and how it heats up, but you're really not missing much. Stay right there in San Diego, trust me. I would. Fuck that. If I was rich, it'd be different. I'm not rich. So I got to worry about things like heat bills and all that shit. Fuck. If I was rich, I'd live. My buddy's got a house and he's got one. He hit the lottery. He's got a house outside of Denver, and he's got a house in fucking Florida. He has one here too, but like his mom stays here a lot in it. But he's got one in Florida. I mean, yeah, one in Florida and one in outside of Denver. That fucking house outside of Denver, it's a fucking bad motherfucker. Beautiful fucking house, man. Big ass windows in the front, like huge windows in the living room, like as big as the fucking house. And it overlooks like this, like, I don't know, woods or whatever. He hit the lottery and got a nice house out there. He bought a glass cutting business where he cuts like specially made glass and shit like that. He bought it for his pops. His pops was running it, but his pops died, so he took over. Before he hit the lottery, man, we were like 25 years old. That'd been sweet for me to hit the lottery, damn it. I don't play it though. Palm Springs, Key West. Oh yeah, you can go down south. There's some nice places in Alabama for sure. All along the coast. Send me a email. Oh. Can't take the cold no more. You're originally from Northwest Indiana. True, really? Yeah, I don't like the cold weather. I really don't like getting out in it. I do need to go to the store, but I don't want to go. I don't know. What's the temperature out? 30 something. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I've been fishing in Florida. I've been to Lake Okeechobee. Lots of different lakes in Florida fishing. We used to go down there when I was like 15, 16 years old fishing. Me and my uncle. Well, keep doing your thing, Alicia. Biloxi. Never been there. Never went anywhere else except straight down to Florida from Indiana. Straight to Florida. So everything through there, Tennessee, Georgia, I've all been through. There you go. I really don't want to go to the store though. Yeah, I've been all through their bass fishing. Yep. Yeah, it's good for your baby girl. I know it's going to be real cold. I got time. It's only 4. Give me something to do tonight. I am going to go sooner or later. Do a pickup. I thought about it, but I just want to go in there and make sure I get what I want. I do them sometimes when I know exactly what I want. I'll do like a delivery or a pickup. Sometimes I go in there just to walk and bullshit sometimes. Yep. I might end up getting delivery. Make him come out and bring it to me. Fuck yeah. That sucks, Elizabeth. Oh, your kids go to Purdue or they go somewhere else? Baby. Well, yes, I have a Discord link. Voila. Voila. You missed the Midwest. Everyone here is rude. Yeah, it's different people. Definitely different people. Not messing with these crazies. Fuck them crazy people. Wake up, wake up. Our Discord is growing, y'all. The Discord is becoming large. Fun. £100 of cat food. Yeah, my kitty's got food. He's good. I don't even know where he is. He's in there sleeping on the couch, I bet. We're not all nice. We got rude people here too. Rude people are everywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put this at a close. I want you guys to be safe, warm, cozy, and I want you guys to have a beautiful, beautiful evening. I may come back tonight and live stream for you guys. If you guys want to come and hang out, you're more than welcome. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. Stay blessed, stay who you are, never stress. Life gets better. It does. And all you got to do is believe in yourself. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for being here. Bless y'all. See y'all.